Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot weekend reading for Saturday the 10th, Sunday the 11th of December 2022. I've got about 50 million layers on. I know, I'm like that, but I'm quite warm and cosy. Are you warm and cosy? Let me know, okay? Let me know what's going on this weekend. Let me know if you're hanging out doing stuff, if you're going out going Christmas shopping, if you're braving the cold, or if you're in Australia and it's boiling, and what's it like over there when you do Christmas shopping and it's boiling hot? I can't really imagine it. Okay, so we're going to use the Rider-Waite. We're going old school. Yep, old school with a K, because we can. Oof. Oh. Eesh. Okay. So for some of it, it's a bit of a duvet day. Oof. Okay. It's that kind of feeling. I remember once a fight breaking out in the supermarket over the last parsnip. You know, that kind of thing that can happen around holiday time? We might have a bit of that energy here, people. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, nice. Good. We finished on a high note. Let's have a looky-see. Nice, look at that slant. Whichever way I do it, they're never quite straight, are they? Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups. It is a bit of ambivalence with the Four of Cups. We have that. And next to it, we have the Five of Pentacles. And, I mean, it's quite Christmassy, isn't it? It's quite snowy. It's quite wintry, that kind of vibe. I feel like the Four of Cups is something not quite feeling right. Maybe this weekend, or maybe just around, you know, the few days that have been and are coming. Something you feel isn't the right kind of energy for you, okay? I think this is how we start the weekend. You might just be a bit tired. You might just be a bit brassed off, you know, and sometimes do you ever get this where you're just in a really randomly awful mood and you have no excuse for it? But as the old mum says, I could cheerfully kill someone at the moment. I'm just like, okay, mum, thanks for that. But that, you know, that energy where you just so like, and you don't know what to do with yourself. Well, sometimes you're also in that energy of, shall I do this? Nah. Shall I do that? Nah. Or you have about 3 different things and you think, oh, I can't really decide on any of them. So you end up doing nothing, you know. There's a really funny guy, I think he's on TikTok actually, where he says, he just likes fake news flashes. And he says, tonight, am I going to stay in and then fish my way through Netflix and endlessly scroll through trying to find a film to watch, and then at the end of all that, finally putting on something I've seen 17 times and falling asleep 10 minutes into it? Yes, I am. It's that kind of energy where you can't decide, you can't break out, you just can't, okay? So don't worry about that. There is something a bit spiritually deeper about it, because Five of Pentacles, where you get these two people, they could go into that church. The church beckons, the lights are on, cucumber sandwiches, this is always just my vision, are laid out, hot mulled wine, one of those lovely, like, those beautiful old benches, you know, with red velvet kind of cushion. I love me a good church, I have to say. I love churches, old kind of churches. But anyway, they don't go in. This is difficult. They take the more difficult path. So if you want to get somewhere in the energy that you've got at the moment, you might have to do the walk in the snow, okay? Winter is coming. There you go, that's my Jon Snow impression. It's not very good, but I can't help myself. 6 of Wands in reverse with the 5 of Wands. It's like a slap in both cheeks, isn't it? We've got, as the actress said to the bishop, we've got, I can't win at this. I don't feel this is right type energy. And then the energy of kind of sort of having a fight with yourself about it. It would be better to decide early on. I'm doing this or I'm doing that. I am not going to that place. I can't stand it. You know, for me, and I know I'm going to get loads of hate for this, I find it really hard going to IKEA or anywhere like IKEA. So it's not just because it's IKEA, nothing wrong with it actually, IKEA. It's because it's big, it's vast, and there's too much choice. I am not a shopper who needs choice. I don't like shopping, I don't like choosing, and I feel tremendously exhausted the minute I even pull up in the car park of a big place. So, and IKEA is a big place and you kind of have to go around all of it. And I just honestly don't care. I don't want to buy anything or even if I really needed something, it's all drained out of me by the time I get round it. So choose early. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you don't want to go, don't go. If you don't want to send that person a card, don't send them a card. Whatever it is, choose early to save yourself the bother. Okay? Then we've got this rather nice and very much called for King of Wands and the Sun. So I get a couple of things for this. The King of Wands doesn't give a fig what anybody thinks. So you could be putting yourself, you've got a lot of wand energy that's not really going anywhere in the middle. Can you see here? This is not what wand energy should be doing. Wand energy should be passionate, it should be carrying you somewhere, it should be da-da-la, let's go, you know, that kind of energy. But instead we've got this kind of knotty, it's like kids squabbling. This is literally people rehearsing a fight, which is squabbling. It's not actually, I'm not getting this as major seriously bad energy, it's not. It's just, you know, you could fall out with someone over the last parsnip, you could squabble with someone in a shop, or it could just be that sometimes the atmosphere of being around other humans isn't good for you, you know? Let me know in the comments section what you think and how you feel. King of Wands for a few of you as well could be someone popping up, so it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and bringing the sunshine with them. This is nice. Now, this could be that you watch a comedy, I was going to say DVD then, watch a comedy DVD back in 1998, that you watch a comedy show and it lifts you. And that can happen, you know. Peter Kay's back doing a tour. What can I say? It lifts me. But you will have your own like favourite people that can lift you. Be around energy that lifts you, however you get that. For some of you, there could be a visitor that comes who is full of bounce. Or you could bump into someone or just phone a friend who is full of pep and vim and vigour. I sound like some kind of, I don't know, old school book. He was full of pep and vim and vigour. Rah! Rah! Cheers. But you know what I mean. This could also be, and this is just really random, and I'm not saying anyone should be online dating or anything like that, but someone could pop up for you. Okay, so don't, even if you've had a real crap time, you've been on a terrible date, and of course leave a comment in the comment section because I want to hear your terrible date stories. Don't mention anyone's names, keep it clean, but spill the tea. Because this could be a real strike out of the blue. So I like this energy. And the sun is luck and radiance as well. So just for a few of you, if it's been, you know, if it's been difficult in that department and you're thinking, meh, then yeah, this could be worth a go. Could be worth just slipping on the disco pants just for a few minutes, okay? Chucking out the apple packers. Okay, let's have an oracle card. What on earth oracle card is going to blend with that? Let me see. Not those. Yes, actually. So, I must find out if anybody knows what these oracle cards are. Because they don't identify themselves on the thing and I don't have a box. And I always like to give someone a shout out. Especially with these because I got them off Etsy and they were more of an indie deck. But anywho, right, I'll find it somewhere because it will be here somewhere. Let's have an oracle card. These are very brightly coloured, so I like these. We got this the other day. That one wants to be seen as well, so. Ooh. Ooh. We get freedom. And we had this the other day. Remember I told you the story about my mum and me walking in the Cheshire Union Canal and the horses playing. You're like, no, Gemma, I tuned out at that point. I was eating my shreddies. And then we get lucidity. Now, to be lucid is to really have some kind of real image or dream. I'm just going to check while I'm here on the etymology of it, lucidity, because for some reason I feel like it's important. Clarity of expression, intelligibility, brightness, luminosity. That's nice, isn't it? Just wanted to see if they showed you the Latin or the Greek. The ability to think clearly. His lecture combined intellectual lucidity and passion. There you go. Nice. Okay, I want a third one now. So we've got freedom and we've got lucidity. You can see your freedom, okay? You can see something here. And that's good, because when you get the Four of Cups, you can feel a little bit salty, you know? Ooh! Crafty Foxy. Nice. Now I'm taking that as good energy. Crafty Foxy is when you have a situation where maybe you're unsatisfied, like we said, you're a little bit stuck, and then you kind of see something and you think, I'm going to do that. And it's a little bit cheeky, but actually I'm going to enjoy it. I'm dying to know what this means. Leave me a comment, please, and let me know what your cheeky little thing is going to be this weekend. Keep it clean, bad dating stories, please, and I will see you soon. Namaste.